To teach sight words, you just need a folder, some pockets. They're library pockets. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at teacher supply stores. You need a total of 7, and I've labeled them 1 through 6, and then the last one says done. And then you're going to take your sight word flashcards. These are just regular index cards with the sight words written on them. You're going to take 10. Let's see. I'm just going to estimate here for the purposes of the video. Take 10 cards, put them in the first pocket. Okay, now you're ready for day 1. On day 1, you're going to have your child read the cards. If they can read them, then they get moved to the next day. In this case, pocket 2. If they cannot read them, they go back into pocket 1. Then you're going to get enough cards so that you now have 10 cards again in pocket 1. You always want to start the day with 10 cards in that pocket. Then the next day, you start with the pocket that is furthest along. So in this case, this example, it's pocket 2. Your child reads the words. If they're read correctly, they move on to the next pocket. If they are not read correctly, they would stay in that pocket. Then we go on to pocket 1 again. Same thing. If they read the words correctly, they move on. If they are not read correctly, they stay behind, and then you get enough cards so that you now have 10 cards in pocket 1. The next day, you start with the pocket furthest along, read the words. Let's say they read a couple of them correctly, those move on. The words that were not read correctly, those stay put. Go on to pocket 2. Same thing, if it's read correctly, it moves on. If it's not, it stays put. And with pocket 1, if they're read correctly, they move on. Pocket 1 is usually going to be the hardest pocket because those are the words they are least familiar with. Grab enough cards to make it so that there's 10 again. Okay, so you keep moving through each day. Once they have finally gotten to day 6, or pocket 6, because it really doesn't necessarily have to be on day 6, because it's going to continue on and on. But once cards have gotten to pocket 6, and they have been read correctly, they've now really mastered the words, and they go into the done pocket. They can be decorated, they can be saved, but they're done. They've fully mastered those words.